I'm waiting this time because last time, did it work?
Yes.
Are we on?
We're live from New York.
Live from New York. It's Angie's living room, and it's in Chicago. Hi everyone, welcome to the final session of this crazy MonsterHearts campaign that I don't think I know what's going on. So
that's always good.
I've been watching it just as much as everybody else has. And I'm really stoked about it because that makes my job really easy. Just sit back, relax, and watch the cast take over. No, just kidding. I know exactly what's happened. I have a list. Do we have any business?
I don't know what's the truth.
Exactly. This is the final session of MonsterHearts. We are back officially on the 26th of June, which is next Sunday, for session 3 of our
It's okay, your brain's focused on this.
I know, right? I'm like, wait, where are we?
Sindale.
But thanks for bearing with us with all these schedule changes. We had a lovely day of D&D last weekend for our company retreat / my birthday / fun friend times. So that was cool. But we'll be excited to be back on Sunday. But now you didn't come here for announcements. You came here to see what kind of nutty chaos these teenage monsters are going to get into. So with that, we are going to go ahead and start the final session of Sindale High. In my head, that was a cutscene. Okay, so last time we left off, it was the last day of school, senior parade, woohoo. Debauchery ensued with some rumors being spread about a sex tape of Victoria and Jacob that Billy had completely made up. But Victoria just so happened to confirm the actual sex part of that. And we found our lovely crew heading off in the separate directions to spend some time before the pit party at the end of the year, where all the seniors and probably people who really weren't invited, but they showed up anyway. Because I did catch there was one moment where Veronica was like, Cassia, you came to that party last year, and she was like, yeah, I definitely did. Some shit went down. Billy got into a not so cool encounter with Miss Hansen, his homeroom teacher, where he was caught buying alcohol and then kind of publicly embarrassed. They went to the cemetery to kind of talk some stuff out, some pretty deep conversations between Devin, Billy, and Willow, where we found out that Billy is responsible for Willow's death, and Willow wants to try to find her body again. And meanwhile, poor, sweet, innocent Devin is just trying to support their best buddy as much as they can. And then we also hit up the diner where we met AJ, a illustrious waitress who kind of has the hots for / is reciprocated hots for with Cassia. And they went on a little datey date, did a little smoochy smooch. And Cassia, you got some bloodlust there, didn't you?
Oh, I did.
Yeah. So all that to say, we found out a couple other things too of importance. Anna is two-timing Veronica with Victoria for reasons of collegiate perfection. And then we all find our way. Did I miss anything substantial? Does anybody feel that their through lines weren't fully noted?
No.
Amazing. I didn't even write any of that down. Amazing. So that brings us to the pit party, where there is drinking and probably some sex happening somewhere. Basically a Dothraki free-for-all. And last we saw our not party. Party, I guess, at a party. Last we saw our crews, they were making their way. Billy had just told Veronica that Victoria was going to meet them at the shaft to kind of go through how they're going to embarrass her publicly with this little sex video. And so that's where we'll pick up. Y'all are making the walk, I think I said half of a mile away from kind of where the main party is to get to the entrance of this abandoned mine shaft. And the floor is yours.
And you said we're like on our way?
Yeah, you just left the party. The light from the bonfire is getting dimmer.
It's a trek, you said.
It's a half a mile. Yeah. So if you're sauntering in this group, it's all of you plus I think Axel is with you.
And Destiny.
And Destiny. I forgot about Destiny. What chaos. Okay. So
and also just to remind people, I also am pretty sure that Billy's main objective here was just to talk to Cassia, because Cassia we were like, if anybody was at a party and would know if me and Willow walked away together, it would be Cassia.
Oh yeah, because you asked the Chris's, and that's when you got into that altercation.
Exactly, and so we tried to just get Cassia alone, but I failed something that caused that not to be able to happen, and so now this is my tactic to at least get us into a smaller group.
Yeah, cool. So you are the kind of front man for this debauchery.
Oh man, it's spooky out here. No one? All right, cool. Well, I guess I'm the only one who can be vulnerable.
No, it is kind of scary out here.
Yeah, it's
Doesn't
terrifying.
really bother me.
Axel doesn't even look up from their phone. They're just.
I'm walking behind Axel and Destiny and Cassia, like in the back. Make sure I have eyes on everyone.
Struggling but still very gracefully to walk in my very high heels through whatever we're walking, because I did not expect this, and I have very much this is so stupid look on my face because I just wanted to party.
Destiny is trying very, very hard to emulate Cassia by like walking and just like feeling really confident, but as soon as Billy says, "So it's really spooky out here," she just gives like one big guffaw and then realizes no one else is laughing. And is like, sorry.
Willow would probably also be trying to be in the back, so she and Veronica would probably be having a silent war on who's gonna actually.
God, I love that.
How far away is this place we're going? Like, is it a long walk?
Yeah, way too far. This was a bad idea.
Yeah, what? Why was this the chosen place? Like, couldn't it have been like a little closer?
Well, just because, it was a landmark. That's what I chose.
Fair. That's fair. I
Victoria better be here, Billy.
Yeah, Veronica. I told her to be, so I agree. She better be here. Can I try to, like, as we're walking, like, I go up to Cassia and, you're struggling in your high heels. Like, how close is Veronica? Like, if I was whispering to Cassia, would she be able to hear me? Like...
Well, I think she would hear that you're talking. She may not be able to make it out, but I think with the roar of kind of the party behind you as you're kind of exiting, there's still noise around. There's still, and because of the canyonous, like cavernous nature of it, it's kind of circling around. It's not isolated to this one spot. So though you are going like to like a half a mile away, you can still hear stuff.
Cool. Yeah.
I
kind of just like lean over to Cassia and Man, I guess I just, I don't know. So have you hooked up with anybody yet tonight? Real hookup party.
Like at the party.
Yeah. Just like, I know you. Always make sure you have a good time.
Sure, I mean, I've hooked up today, but like I've been at the party for like 10 minutes.
Oh, okay,
Like,
gotcha. Well, I mean,
we showed up and then you guys were like there, so we weren't here very long before we started this
never knew that
fun walk.
Never knew that to stop you before.
Fair.
Listen, man, it's it's fine. Hookups. Who'd you hook up with earlier?
AJ.
No way.
Why are you asking? Yeah, from the dead.
Oh no, I'm just making conversation. Yeah, man, people.
Is this your normal conversation? You just
Yeah.
people and ask who they hooked up with.
Well,
today?
because that's just people. I was just thinking about how people hook up with people all the time. I don't even remember people who I've hooked up with. Like I could have hooked up with Willow at some point and not even known it.
Ew! Oh my God! Axel like looks up from his phone, or from their phone, and is like, "You guys hooked up?" And like looks to Willow.
Like, did you though?
No. I mean,
You?
no. Of course not. I mean, and I look right at Cassie and I say, oh, "You've never seen us hook up before, right?"
Like,
Have you?
I don't
No.
think so. I mean, if you haven't, I don't think I had. You're being really weird right now.
Cassia, have you ever seen me and Willow leave a party together?
Did I?
As far as you know, you don't remember seeing any interactions between them except this very moment.
Honestly, I haven't really seen or heard you guys talk like at all. So.
Good. No, that's good. It's just there's rumors going around and I wanted to make sure to shut those down, right, Willow?
Yeah, rumors.
How do you two know each other?
We don't.
We don't, that's the point.
Oh, how come
Yeah,
you're
Rumors is such a good album though, right?
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong, Devin.
Axel just kind of looks Devin up and down. Like,
The Chain. It's a great song.
I mean, they're not wrong.
So
Stevie.
You guys are really, really weird. Are we almost there?
So as you're approaching the entrance, kind of where you see the entrance to the mine shaft, I'm gonna try to not. Okay, hang on. This is out of game. Zach and Matt, who know Roll20.
Yes.
If I put something in a player's journal, can they pull it up?
Yes.
But nobody else can.
Yes, if it's just in their journal, yes.
But if I click that it's in their journal and then I say show to players, does it only show to players whose journal it's in, or does it show?
that shows to everyone.
That shows to everybody, yeah.
Okay, so hopefully I think this worked out, but as you are getting closer to this mine shaft, we're back into game now. Thank you to my experts. Cassia, you feel your phone vibrate, and you should have a text message in your journal.
Ooh, fancy.
Did you get it? Okay.
Yeah, I can see it.
So that's what you get as you're walking towards this mine shaft.
I looked at Devin. Who are you? Devin Price, right? You're in a homeroom class.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
sat behind you for the whole year.
Interesting. How do you know Billy? Just curious how you know each other.
I mean,
Devin and I go way back.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Why do you want to know so badly?
Third grade?
Yeah, third grade. Yeah, that's right, Devin.
This is the biggest party of our entire high school career, and who you hang out with says a lot about who you are. And just wanted to know. I've never really seen you hang out with Willow, and I've never really seen Devin really around anywhere.
I hate Veronica. I look at Veronica, and right after she says that, and I look over at Destiny, and then I look back at Veronica, and I say, "Yeah, it sure does." And I attempt to shut Veronica down.
Okay. Shut her down.
So I will roll with cold.
Yes, do it. I have to find my stuff now because. Oh, I guess I can pull up my.
Ooh, that's a 3.
Yikes.
Yikes.
Get
Oh,
that,
the yikes.
Get that experience.
Yeah, I'll get that experience. One away. Oh no.
And you're trying to shut Veronica down?
I was trying to shut Veronica down, yeah.
I'm gonna let her take over.
Did something happen mechanically?
It doesn't,
No, so
it
it
doesn't
just-
say, yeah.
It just gets the player just gets experience, and the attempt fails, so that whatever you think that means, it doesn't indicate whether or not you can also take a reaction, or however you can do whatever you want, honestly.
I look. I look at Billy and I just put my hand on Billy's shoulder and say, "Hey, Billy, you're talking a lot. Let's get to the shaft, and how about we get this over with?"
I clench my fist and I turn around and I keep walking.
I would like to text that number back.
That number.
Cool. What do you say?
And I just say, yeah, I have to do it now, so give me a sec, but I'll see you there.
Say that one more time.
Did I break up?
A little bit, yeah.
I said, I have to do a dumb thing, but I'll see you there in a bit.
Cool. You see the ... and then the response is, "Don't keep me waiting too long, winky face."
Okay. I'll put my phone back in my pocket.
Cool. I have to do a dumb thing. Cool.
Are we basically at the shaft?
So you're,
now?
yeah, so you've
like, how far
rolled
away
up,
are we? Okay.
You've rolled up, you see the kind of like tape going through where the shaft has like closed down. Like I said, the elevator is no longer in service, so like you can get in it, but nothing happens. You can't really close the doors. It's been so long, they're like rusted shut. So like, you know that's the place where like people will come away from the party to like hook up, and you don't see anybody there right now because it's still early, but you can imagine that if you stick around here too long, people will start wandering by. Okay, so
I kind of walk ahead and explore the elevator a little bit, just looking around just to see the environment a little bit.
okay.
And I looked at Destiny. I say, "Destiny, look around as well. Try to find Victoria. Axel, you too."
Okay, yeah, for sure, Veronica, for sure. And she like kind of just like goes over, like touches some rocks on the side of the thing, like there's a secret entrance somewhere that she's just like, "Oh yeah, like
Yeah, I don't really care which.
I'm definitely."
I just want.
But she like goes away from you, so like if you wanted her away from you, she goes far enough away from you that you can, do whatever.
All right, Billy. I don't have a lot of patience to be walking through the woods to an abandoned mine shaft, so this better be quick.
Yeah, let's hope it is.
So we're literally just sitting here waiting for Veronica.
Are we gonna like
Or Victoria,
call her or
goddamn.
something?
I mean, somebody like God.
Yeah,
I'll
I
do
can
it.
text her.
Fine. I'll do it. I'll text her, and Axel
Someone
like
do it.
gets on their phone and like, ting, 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 ting.
I kind of like look to Devin and Willow like I'm out of fucking ideas. I have no idea what to do.
Devin pulls Billy's hand like, hey,
Yeah.
Do you still have the stuff? Just like real quick, can I just see it?
Yeah, I mean you can see it. Yeah. And I kind of just pull it out of my sleeve and then tuck it back in.
Devin takes a picture of that and texts that to Victoria using the string that they have on them. Just text them, hey, the real party is at the mine shaft. And then try and compel them to get them to come.
Oh yeah, so you see Axel like looking at their phone, and then they just look up and they go, "Okay, who has drugs?"
I do.
Wasn't gonna come, but then she just got a picture of drugs. So
I have drugs.
You have drugs. Is that?
Why are you
And you
sending
were gonna-
pictures of your drugs?
I didn't send a picture of my drugs.
That seems like a really stupid idea.
I didn't send a picture of my drugs,
That he
Willow.
had drugs and no one's doing them.
Do you want some?
I would love. Thank you for asking. I would
Axel?
love.
Axel,
What?
I would
Yeah.
like you to stay sober.
What is your deal, Veronica?
This is an
a
important
party.
night for me. And I don't want Axel, who has been known to fuck up recently, to be intoxicated on drugs.
What is
Fuck
so
up,
important about
really.
it?
Wow.
You know how I feel about Victoria, and you know how I want her to pay for her actions. You know that, don't you?
Okay, but did you just hear me? She wasn't going to come, and now she is because there's drugs. She didn't know that we were meeting here.
Oh,
So somebody's telling a story,
interesting.
and it's not me.
Yeah.
well-
Okay, so I lied. I was just
Great.
trying to get you out here. To ask Cassia some questions, but apparently I can't get Cassia alone because everyone has to make sure they follow the queen. And I look over at Veronica.
Well, I'm gonna head back to the party if there's nothing happening here.
I wouldn't.
So-
I don't think you should do that.
Why?
Because
You can walk back to the party with me and ask me these questions.
we have something to figure out, and we can't. We need to figure it out.
Well, I came to party, not figure out
Willow?
something that I
Yeah, same.
don't care so much probably about. So
I
I'm
mean, I don't like the
gonna-
drugs are real.
I think I'm gonna
that
go.
wasn't a lie. I don't know if that interests
Yeah,
you.
but I'm not
Willow!
allowed.
I think you need to stay here. I'll say to Cassia, and I'm going to try to shut her down.
Okay.
Ooh.
Roll
That-
that cold. You're trying to get her not to do the thing that she wants to do.
Mm-hmm.
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 Mhm.
7?
Then okay, choose one from below, but you come across poorly, and they give you a condition in return. Cassie doesn't have a string on you, does she? Well, I guess because she has.
Cassie has
on
the string on
everybody.
everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
I'm gonna make her lose her string on me. Ain't got no power over me.
Okay. Okay.
No power on Willow, and then
Bam.
so that happens. They lose the string. She loses the string on you, but it says you come across poorly, and they give you a condition in return. So, JMO, as this conversation happens, think about condition being anything that is like socially antagonizing.
Mm-hmm.
So then, what was the line? Let's take it again from the top. What you
I said,
shut her
I
down?
think everybody needs to stay here, but I say it to Cassia.
Okay. I mean, the condition Cassia would probably just like look is just like, okay, bitch. So I would say bitch is the condition.
We have now the condition
I'll
of
take it.
bitch.
A bitch.
Cool. So you're a
take it.
bitch.
Wow, Willow, I didn't know you had that in you.
Willow, I kind of meant maybe you can show them why we're here. You don't have to if you don't want to.
I kind of feel like I need to try to keep my cool,
Mhm.
because it's keep your cool and act despite fear, and I think she would be shitless right now. So I'm gonna do that. Ooh, 12.
Wow.
Nice.
Good Lord. Okay.
Keep-
Yeah,
I
yeah.
really keep my
So,
cool.
I really
yeah. So you turn
got
invisible.
cucumber.
On a 10 and up, keep your cool and gain insight. Okay, so ask the MC a question about the situation and take one forward to acting on that information. So you can ask me.
I think I would ask, and that's a hard one to ask you, like, where is the best place for me to take the group if it's not here?
Ooh. The best place to take the group. Ooh, this is hard. Okay, best place to take the group for now is going to be back to around the bonfire area where there was like the fire pit. It's kind of the
Okay.
central location. If you don't want anybody talking, things are starting to get weird now that you kind of caused an altercation with the Chris's, and now you're taking like a group of people away that are pretty prominent. Like the longer the Victoria isn't seen, the more rumors are gonna spread.
I'll look at Billy for a minute, and then I'll look at everyone and say, I think we should go back to the bonfire.
Great, let's go.
Yes.
And I'll try to like kind of trail behind with Billy and Devin.
I take off my heels and I just start walking.
Destiny, get back here.
What? Yeah. Hi. Sorry.
Destiny, have you ever done cocaine?
No, but my mom did in college, and now she sneezes every time she drinks. So
Billy.
Yeah.
Hook my friend up here with some of your stash.
Nah.
oh,
Yeah, we only share it with friends, so like.
Oh, you don't
oh,
consider?
are we not?
Hey, I'll catch up with all of you guys. Did you say that there's a entrance to this shaft that's like blocked off?
Yeah, it's it's the entrance. The entrance isn't blocked off, but the elevator is like blocked off. So you can only go as far as to where the elevator is like totally open in the back, and then it would have gone down at a point, but it's stuck. It's like jammed.
Is there like, can you see down at all?
You
Like,
can
is
see,
the bottom of the
a
elevator
little-
like graded, or is it flat?
No, it's wood. There's like a wood
wood.
plank. If you got like some tools, you could probably pry up the wood planks. But...
Can I lean? So there's no way I can see. Like, I'm trying to see like into the darkness of the mine. If there's any way I can peer into the darkness of the mine.
Gaze into the abyss.
Yeah, you could gaze into the abyss.
That's what I'm trying to do. Yeah, I
You
want
could
to.
be, as soon as everybody leaves, if you want to like stay behind and like toke up or whatever, or say that's what you're doing,
Yeah.
and then we can have you gaze into the abyss. Yeah, for sure.
Listen, I've been a real party pooper, and I should probably just kind of collect myself. I'll just be a few steps behind you. I'm just gonna have a cig, get my mind straight. All right, I'll be right there.
I want to try to give Billy a look like, should I stay back with you? Like, kind of like stay behind and.
I just turn around and walk away. I walk to the elevator.
Yeah, I probably would have looked back, but
Yeah, I'm gonna go with
would
Billy.
have given Willow a look and like,
You're gonna go with me?
Let's go. Yeah.
As soon as I hear you walking behind me, I turn around and I say, "Listen, I really would like some personal space. I'll be right there."
Okay. I'll be with Devin.
Yeah, I'll catch up with you guys. It's just gonna take a minute.
Go.
yeah, we'll just hang here and we can walk back together. Just take your time, bud.
Okay, sure. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. And I walk to the elevator.
Devin, as soon as you make the decision to give Billy some space, you feel your phone vibrate, and you get the texts that you see
Oh my.
in your journal.
Journal.
I can't wait to post all these on.
Yeah, and then we can do whatever I do with the shaft after.
Cool.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
we'll come back to you. So right now, Cassia, Willow, Devin, Veronica, and Axel are all walking back to
Yeah,
the
I'm like
party.
full steam ahead over
Yeah.
I think
We'll
Devin, were we hanging back for a minute to wait for Billy, or
Oh, I thought you were
Yeah.
giving him some space.
Yeah, I mean, like we didn't go with the rest of the group towards the bonfire. I think we were. Kind
Oh, veering off.
Oh, you're
Well,
giving me
like-
space, but you're stopping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we're
Gotcha.
staying so that we can still walk back with him?
Gotcha.
Cool. Cassia, do you have any special plans?
Yeah, as we get close, I'm just gonna like turn to the group, be like, I need to get something from the car. I'll meet you guys at the bonfire, and I'll start veering off towards the parking lot.
Okay, don't get murdered, Axel says.
Hey, Cassia. Don't get murdered. You remember what happened last year?
Oh God, I totally forgot. I shouldn't have made that joke. Axel says.
Sensitive joke, Axel.
Listen, if I would have done the cocaine, I'd probably be funnier. And they walk off to stand by the bonfire, probably grab another drink.
When Cassia leaves, I let Destiny and Axel, and I am going to head back to try to meet up with Willow and Devin.
Oh, okay.
Just give me some space.
Zach's actually mad.
No, of course not.
Meeting up with Billy. I'm just gonna go to Willow and Devin.
Devin, what are you saying?
I'm responding to the text message.
Okay.
Like, yes, but like, who is this? ... Hmm. ...
Why don't you come find out? Winky face.
Mm.
And they send you a picture. It's not of them, but it is of like, you can see the bonfire, you can see the Chris's at the drink table. You know that they're here, whoever they are. It's not like they're trying to get you to come to some like
Right.
third party location.
Hey, do you think Billy could Billy can probably make his way back, or I mean, like you could wait with Billy first?
Sure. Yeah.
Cool. I'm just gonna go like see what's up back at the bonfire.
Okay. Is
Yeah,
everything
Yeah,
okay?
everything's great. Oh, everything's great. You let me know. Text me if like anything goes weird, I guess.
Okay.
All right, cool. And like staring at my phone, just like kind of walk in that direction.
Willow would just like sit at the trunk of a tree, just
Cool.
like chill.
Yeah, the trees around this area are like, if they are trees, they're like shells of trees.
Mhm.
So like you can plop against one and it kind of does like a hollow like thunk as you kind of lean up against it. And Victoria, God dang it, I still can't do it. Veronica, you, as you're walking kind of back to meet up with Willow and Devin, you see Devin kind of brush past you to leave, and Willow stays behind.
As I pass Devin, hey Devin, how's it going?
I
Going back to.
just keep walking. Ignore.
I mutter under my breath. And I walk to try to talk to Willow, just us two. Hey Willow, it's good to see you at the party. I didn't know you were gonna come.
Oh, nothing better to do, so yeah.
Got any plans after school? Going to college?
No, my options are limited.
Same, honestly. It's crazy. I spent all 4 years, bringing up my reputation within the school, but never once considered what I'd be after school is over. This is kind of the last hurrah,
Yeah, was there something wrong, or people just don't usually talk to me, I guess?
No, nothing's wrong. I just wanted to say that I'm a little, I kind of envy you in a lot of ways. In some ways, I wish that I wasn't in the position that I am in. It's a lot of people follow me or look up to me, and I just notice you in class, and I think it's cool that you are just kind of doing your own thing.
Yeah, I mean, that's cool, but you don't know the half of it.
Yeah, you're probably right. I don't know the half of it. Well, I kind of got away from the rest of my group because sometimes they're hard to talk to. Either they tell me.
I'm sure it's hard to talk to people when they don't feel like they can tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Kind of a bitch sometimes.
Yeah, I am. I won't deny that. I am a bitch, and I regret it, honestly. I wish that I wasn't.
So why do you keep doing it?
That's a great question. I wish I could stop, but I kind of have a reputation, and if I lost that reputation, I would be nothing. And I'm scared of that.
Being nothing's not so bad.
Yeah.
I honestly would probably be back by this point. Like, I wasn't planning on making too long of time, just say.
Well, yeah. So then let's go ahead and like backtrack while this is happening then, so that you can gaze into the abyss.
Sorry, go ahead. No, you're
good. You're good.
So
I'll do it after.
Okay, so while everybody's walking away, I just take out a cigarette and light it and walk over to the elevator, and just kind of stand in it for a minute, take a couple drags, and then get down on my knees, flick the cigarette, and then kind of like look over my shoulder, not actually at Willow, but just like in the direction that I know her to be, like just half looking over my shoulder. And under my breath, I say, it's the least I can do. And I go to the edge of the elevator shaft, and I kind of like look down, and I just like peer into the rock wall, and I gaze into the abyss, and as I do so, I will use my bargain, the power flows through you. I will give the dark power another string on me, adding 2 to my next roll.
So that's 5 strings, yeah.
So that is 5 strings, which I will get to in just a second. But right now I will gaze into the abyss. And as I gaze into the abyss, I kind of say under my breath, well, come on, motherfucker, let's do it. And I reach out to the dark power, and I embrace it, and I use the dark power's ability to try and give me a vision or a direction or something as to where her body is as a last-ditch effort. Because everything else has been fruitless and it seems like it's going to be the only way to save her. So that is what I'm gazing into the abyss on. I rolled a 7 plus my dark is 2 plus another 2 is a total of 11.
Cool. That is a 10 and up. So add 1 forward to your next roll.
Okay.
And as you are sitting in this elevator shaft, where you flicked the cigarette and the embers are, burning and then cooling and burning and cooling in the night air. Suddenly the burning and cooling turns to burning and cooling. The ember grows, the ember grows, the ember grows, and this entire elevator shaft is now presumably on fire. You can't feel the heat of it, you just see it.
Yeah.
And then as if it's on a TV screen or like a portal or like you are looking in a window in front of you, you see Willow. And she's normal. She's alive. She's got color in her cheeks. And her hair is soft and vibrant, and she turns to look at you, and you see that her eyes are just black, and that's the only thing that looks different than Willow the last time you saw her alive. And standing behind her, now looking at you as well, you see someone that you're very familiar with. You see Miss Hansen. And she's looking at you. Her eyes aren't black, but she's pushing Willow's hair out of her eyes. She's getting her ready for school. She's pushing her out the door. And you can't tell if this is a vision of something that's true or a kind of deception, just jumbled together. But you see in front of you Willow with Miss Hansen, and then suddenly the embers die and the elevator shaft is an elevator shaft once more.
Okay, so I feel an immediate sense of relief to just have any sort of knowledge whatsoever. And then that relief is immediately replaced by a horrid guilt for not only like what I had done, but like the answer being like right underneath my nose and me like not knowing it, if that is even the case. And I feel the darkness kind of like tunneling my vision and surrounding me, and a chill goes up my spine and I start shivering, and I feel a deep emptiness inside me as I have reached my darkest self. You find yourself shivering, needy, and alone. The dark power will make some daunting, open-ended demands. Every demand fulfilled brings you closer to feeling whole again and removes one of the dark power's strings on you. You escape your darkest self when the dark power is out of strings, or you make a bargain with an even more dangerous entity.
Okay. Did you spend a string to get to get points towards that gaze into the abyss roll?
I gave it a string, so I gave
You
it
gave
the
it a
fifth.
string,
I
okay.
gave it the fifth
Cool,
string.
cool.
Yeah.
And so now So say that again. So you have it
So-
has 5 strings on you. You are your
I find myself shivering, needy, and alone. The dark power will make some daunting, open-ended demands. Every demand I fulfill brings me one step closer to feeling whole again and removes one of the strings. I escape my darkest self when I remove all 5 strings, or when I make a bargain with an even more dangerous entity.
Okay. So as you're shivering and needy and alone, quote unquote, something in you, in that cold and in that longing for warmth, you feel a pull back towards the party, but not in the camaraderie of the party.
Yeah.
On the outskirts. You need to just see. You just need to observe. You don't need to be a part of. And you hear in your head a little more chaotically than you've heard in the past. It's not as certain. It's a little manic, and you just hear, bring them to me. Bring them all to me.
All I know is I hate this feeling more than anything, and I want it to go away. And so I just immediately stand up and kind of shake my head and just start booking it back towards the party.
Cool.
And as I just kind of like come up on Devin or Willow and Victoria or Veronica?
Yeah, so you'll pass the tree. If you don't want to be like if you don't want to have anything to do with them, you don't have to. If you want to acknowledge them, I'll leave that up to you, but you will pass them.
I make sure that Willow sees me walk away so she knows not to meet with me anymore, but especially since I see her with Veronica, I just keep walking.
Yeah. And as you see Willow, as you walk past, that voice in your head just longingly whispers, she could be yours again.
I hear that.
As you walk past.
I hear that, and I remember what it said about bringing them to me. And I just but I just look over my shoulder and I say, come on, let's go. And I just keep walking.
Oh, you're fighting it.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
I'd go.
Yeah.
Wait,
Veronica.
Willow.
We can talk and walk. What do you want?
Actually, just go ahead.
No, what do you want?
It's stupid. It's fine. I'll see you at the party.
Do I not
Tell me what you want.
Do I see that Veronica's staying behind? I mean, I guess
You see that she's not running to keep up with you like Willow is.
Veronica, let's go back to the party. It's not safe out here alone.
All right.
Okay.
I want to try to, once we catch up, I don't know if I can do this. I want to try to, I'll say, why don't you tell Billy and I both what you wanted to say?
All right.
Does she have to?
I just really quickly, this is hard for me to admit, but I'm kind of scared in some ways. I don't know. This is so stupid, but I would like for maybe us to be friends, not in the fake way that I've made friends with people before, but I just need someone to confide in. Even if it's just for this last day of our high school career.
Ugh, that really pulls on my fucking heartstrings.
If you are going to confide in me, I'll look at Billy. I'm going to confide in you, but I need your word that you will not tell anyone.
I promise you, I will not tell anyone.
I grab Willow by the wrist and I shake my head.
I'll just nod.
Veronica,
I'm gonna.
I really appreciate what you just said, and I hope that it can happen. But I think you need to stay really far away from me.
You're grabbing onto Willow's arm. Will, are you okay with this? You're very aggressive.
Billy, it's fine, but Billy, you're supposed to be helping me here.
That's what I'm trying to do.
And Billy, you lied to me so many times. Willow, are you okay?
Yeah,
Willow, let's go.
I'm okay. I'll turn to Veronica and say, find me at the party.
Not.
I'm sorry, Veronica, and I just start walking really fast.
I immediately text Destiny only. Keep an eye on Billy.
He sends you a GIF that's the stepbrother's GIF. It's just, yep.
As we walk away, just one final thing under my breath. I say, I'm sorry I did that. I failed protecting you. I don't want to fail protecting somebody else. And I just keep walking.
Noted. Devin.
Devin would have at some point in time on the fast walk, looking at their phone, taken a screenshot of the text that they got and sent it to Billy, just like, hey man, sorry I had to leave you. I'm sure you understand.
Ooh, can I see the text?
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Yes. I heard the second two. The ones that were out loud.
So what?
I was just saying I heard the second two, the ones that were out loud, so I just need the handout, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it.
You should. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's so exciting.
Okay.
Also on the way to the parking lot, this wouldn't happen. This would happen later, but I would text Anna, and just ask her if she wants to meet up later.
Oh no. You said Anna.
Yeah, sorry, my internet is real bad.
That's okay. I heard you said you wanted to text Anna and ask if she wants to meet up later.
Yes, with a winky face.
Anna? Or
yeah.
Are you trying to you're winking at Anna? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Yeah. Cool. Anna doesn't answer immediately.
That's fine.
But you see the little dots and then they kind of go away, so you probably assume that she's partying it up. But then she'll respond as you're walking to the parking lot, and just say, yeah, where are you, is what the text says, but it's where are you, the letters.
Of course.
Because that's Anna. So are you at the parking lot?
Yeah, I'll see that, but then put my phone away. Well,
Cool.
Keep my phone out to text the number and say, okay, I'm here. Where are you?
I do want to text Devin back, by the way, but that can happen whenever. I just want to put that out there.
Okay. Yeah, I'm setting all these threads up.
Exactly. No, I just for sure. I just want to put it out there. I'm
really taking the separate them very seriously.
I know, yeah.
And the reactions. Okay, so you get to the parking lot. You have texted this number. Where are you? And kind of behind one of the last rows of cars, you see walking up to you someone that you had only hoped you would ever get a chance.
I hoped it was her.
Sweet, or maybe chaotic Miss Hansen.
No.
There was a little rumor going around that she might make an appearance, that Billy kind of tossed that off. Because didn't you say something at the gas station of
I
we're gonna
did.
see you tonight? Yeah. So maybe that got into her head a little bit, but she sees you and she's like, hey.
Well, I'm not surprised often, but wow.
Well, sometimes you get what you wish for.
Mm-hmm. So it seems like you're reconsidering a little bit from earlier.
You know, it's less of a reconsideration and more of a life is short situation.
Mm-hmm.
And you're technically not going to be a student anymore, so.
It's true. I mean, I would say I'm technically not a student right now.
Well, if you're technically not a student right now, then this is a little less dangerous.
True.
And she moves a little closer to you. And she says, just don't tell the administration about my gross misconduct of using student records to find your personal phone number.
I would never.
And she kind of just stands there, kind of looks you up and down, sees what you're going to do next.
I'll like close the gap as much as I can, but I won't kiss her. But I'll like kind of wrap my hands around her waist and just kind of wait for her to make the first move.
She kind of smirks and kind of she's a little taller than you, so she looks down. Even you took the heels off though too, right?
Yeah,
so
she's probably carrying those.
Yeah, she's then maybe about like 3 or 4 inches taller than you, so she kind of looks down, and she kisses you.
Yes.
And I don't need to roll because I'm an NPC, but it's a good kiss, and definitely something that you've been thinking about for a long time. And she kind of pulls you closer, and you're kind of on your tippy toes, and suddenly you feel like a pinch from where she's like pressing you against the car. And you're not mad. You're like, oh, this is where this is going. And then you feel the pinch kind of intensify, and then you feel kind of warm, and then you feel warmth trickling down your back, and then you feel a really solid pain in your left shoulder blade, and you're like, oh, okay, this is too hard, this is too. And then suddenly you realize she pulls away, tugs a silver knife out of your back, and you take 3 harm. Because she's just stabbed a vampire with a silver dagger. And you kind of sink down on this car, a trail of blood being left behind. And she looks down at you and she says, we both know you're way too dangerous, and you'll get in my way. And you can finish the job because you're not going anywhere. And she drops the knife in front of you because no one's going to believe that I was even here. And she walks away and leaves you.
My fuck.
And there was a stipulation that I wanted to add. Give me 1 second.
This is like Scream.
It's like what?
Scream. Very much like, oh hey, Miss Hanson! Miss Hanson!
I have never seen Scream, so I guess I will say how many harms can you take?
4.
4.
4, okay. Okay, cool. So you have three harm. I'm not going to give you the full 4, so you still have a little bit of opportunity to heal or
To not die.
you'll take more harm. Yeah. Is there anything you want to do, or do you want us to cut while you think?
I want to take note of like if she heads to the party and just like if she like just like fucking did that and left, or if she's hanging around.
Yeah, she drops the knife and she kind of walks away, and in your kind of shock and your the pain is starting to hit you now. Like, you didn't see what was happening, so it took a little bit for those receptors to really kick in, but like you are bleeding, and she stabbed you like probably inches from your heart. Oof. Like through your back. She knew what she was doing. This was a targeted attack.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're like probably bleeding out pretty profusely. And you can't tell if it's because of the way that you're losing blood or because of what actually happens, but you just see her kind of disappear. You don't really see where she goes. Does she go to the party? Who's to say? Does she just like back away into the darkness? You don't know.
I can hear at all times the fears and emotions of people in my gang. So
okay.
I don't know.
Is that something that you have to like turn on in a moment, or like it just like you could have just heard her?
I think it's always.
Because if it's not a reaction,
you can always hear their emotions and fears.
Whoa.
Okay. Terrifying. Yeah. If you wanna play that, I'll have you hold just for a second. But we'll play back into that because I think did you wanna do anything, or were you just that was the text message? Because I know you kind of got pulled away. You can say no also.
I was just going to the party to meet up with whoever sent the message. Billy said he was going to respond.
Yes, I was going to respond to the text.
Oh yes, Billy. What? Sorry, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, no problem. So I'm going to ask you a couple questions, MC. One, maybe I should decide this for myself. One, I know that I didn't send Devin's number to anyone.
Mm-hmm.
Do I know what is happening here? And the answer could be no. I am assuming it is the dark power. Billy is assuming that it is the dark power working through him to get someone else. That's what Billy is assuming.
To get someone else.
To recruit somebody else. To like. Oh. That's what Billy is assuming.
Then I think you follow that.
So okay, cool. So so that's what Billy thinks it is. And since that's what Billy thinks it is, and since Billy is currently in his darkest self right now, he texts Devin back, and he says, "I think you'll have a good time, bro. GL."
Yeah.
And then Willow just hears me out loud randomly say, "I'm sorry."
What are you sorry for? You're being really weird right now.
I was just saying sorry again for pulling you away.
Oh, I mean, it's fine. I didn't really want to be in that conversation. I'm a little bit confused as to why she was talking to me, but are you okay?
No, we just gotta get back to the party.
Are you sure you're okay?
Yep.
Hey, Billy. What's going on, man?
Hey, Willow. I'm trying to help you. Now we need to get to the party. Now this talking isn't helping anything, so will you just shut the fuck up and follow me? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just will you? I'm a little stressed out. Will you just follow me, please? And Billy just keeps walking.
Willow would follow.
I get a text message back.
Thanks, bro. That means a lot to me. I love you.
Oh no.
A single tear goes down Billy's eyes. He just ignores the text and keeps going.
Can I give Devin a string on Billy for that?
Of course you can. You're the MC.
Yeah. So Devin, you now have a string on Billy.
Billy has 3 strings on me now, or Devin has 3 strings on me now.
Yeah.
At least that's what I have.
I had 4 total.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm gonna go with you.
Cool.
You had 4, but you used.
And I have 3. Yeah, that's what I got. Okay, sorry. Thank you. So we just head back to the party.
Cool. So party is raging, and as you walk up, Devin, where did you end up?
I was going back to the party to the bonfire. I would have been like a bit behind, like Cassia getting back.
Okay. So as you walk up, you see the Chris's still serving their drinks. They've kind of recovered from the kind of social antagonizing of Billy and the kind of physical altercation that they got in. They're back in business. They're joking. They're goofing. Everybody is having a really good time. People are very drunk. You see kind of the pre shaft hookups starting with like people making out. And you're looking around to see if anyone also looks to see if they're looking around, who am I supposed to be meeting is kind of where you're at. And your eyes kind of happen upon someone who's just walking up from the car area. You see, kind of dark brown hair with like a streak of purple, nose ring, tattoos. This to be AJ, the waitress from Carson's. And she walks up and she sees you looking around, so she automatically kind of makes eye contact with you and kind of walks up to you and is like, hey, is this the pit party?
Yeah, this is it.
Cool. Do you know someone named Cassia?
Yeah, they were just here. I don't know where they are now.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna do like a lab or something. If you see her, will you tell her I'm looking for
her? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, do you want me to try to text them or give you their number?
Yeah, I texted her. But she didn't answer. And I mean, like, obviously, she's having a party.
Yeah, I don't know.
Bother, but...
Yeah, well, she kind of seems like a little icy. So, like. I wouldn't take it too personally.
That tracks. Yeah, well, cool. Thanks if you see her. Also, I like your vibe. I like her.
Thanks. Yeah.
I love that shirt. It was Star Wars. That's cool.
Yeah.
It's like Star Wars.
But... Star Wars with Star Wars.
Yeah. No, that's cool. What was your name?
My name's Devin.
Cool.
You're AJ, right?
Oh shit! Has she already talked about me? I mean, we went on one date.
Also, like, you're still wearing your name tag, so.
Fuck. Shit, yeah. Embarrassing. I'm gonna do a lap. But it's nice to meet you, Devin.
Oh yeah. Good luck.
Yeah. Cool.
See you
and you see AJ kind of walk through towards where the bar is, where the Chris's are, and they immediately just like welcome her and they're like, hey, new girl, blah blah blah. But yeah, you don't really see anyone looking for anyone. You don't see anybody that you don't know. You're just kind of waiting
I text the number, where are you? ?
Mm-hmm. You don't get a response.
Yeah. I just kind of like wait around the bonfire and like find a drink and like wait almost for somebody to respond or Billy to show up.
And while you are waiting, and Willow and Billy are making their way to the party, back to the bonfire area. Willow, you feel your phone buzz with a text message.
Okay. Ooh, okay.
And as you're walking, you just get that casually.
I would text back, who is this?
No answer yet.
Okay,
And then you feel a buzz in your pocket. Billy.
I noticed that it's the same number.
And as you get that text, Billy, you hear, I will bring them all to me. No time to delay. I'm here.
I don't send a text back, but I just put my phone back in my pocket and I like speed up.
Okay. Willow, do you speed up with him?
Yeah.
Cool. So y'all now, Veronica, did you make it back to the party as well, or are you still hanging by that tree?
No, I'm going back to the party. Although I am going to, if I feel the fears / emotions of Cassia, going to gaze into the abyss about it.
Okay.
Because I get a +1.
What are you looking for?
I want to know what happened to Cassia.
Okay. Cool.
And I rolled a. This is called. I rolled a 9.
Nice.
Okay.
Gaze into the abyss is dark, by the way.
Oh yes. I rolled a 8.
Oh no. Okay,
So
so the abyss shows you confusing and alarming visions, but you get your answer nonetheless. So your question is, where is Cassia?
Yeah.
So you stand by the tree a little bit longer. You want to know, where is basically the one friend that you feel like you know for certain is your friend. And then what feels like a bubble of indigestion hits you. And luckily no one's around because you let out a little burp. And then you feel something warm on your hand, and out of that burp was blood. And then you like turn your hand over, you look back, the blood is gone. And you're like, ooh, that's weird. It's dark, but that was 100% definitely blood, right? And then you feel like, as you kind of were thinking that and suddenly realizing that there's this tightness in your back that you like didn't know, like, are you getting old? Is college already gonna make you have like study neck? Like, so you take a little stretch out and you're like, oh God. And then suddenly this like sharp shooting pain goes through from like your shoulder to your abdomen, and as you clutch, you pull, and blood is on your hand again. and then as soon as you step back, it disappears. And so that kind of just keeps happening, where you're getting these pains, and it's almost as if you know, are having a heart attack in this vision, and you don't really know what to make of it, but you know that like that happened as soon as you started thinking about Cassia.
I hurry back to the bonfire and I text Cassia, just Cassia, are you all right?
She is not all right. And that's where we'll take a little bio break.
Alrighty.
So we'll come back. We'll see what's going to happen with these various story strings that are happening. The party is all separated seemingly by one haunted number. So hang tight, go get a glass of water, go do a stretch so you don't get a heart attack from being stabbed in the back, literally. And we'll see you in a little bit.
Alrighty, we'll be right back.
Da-da-da.
Welcome back. Shit's going down. There's like half of this group of people are oblivious to it. The other people are starting to get their eyes and heads in the game. Billy's fucked up. Cassia's fucked up. Where will it go?
Let's find out.
Let's find out on this episode of okay, so let's pick back up. Cassia just got stabbed. And AJ just circled around the party looking for her. Willow is very concerned about Billy. Billy's acting stranger than usual. Veronica wants to find Cassia now also, right? Is that what you were doing?
Yep.
And I'm just here along for the ride. So anybody who wants to go first, who's
I rush back into the party and I looking for, just keeping an eye on like Billy and Willow because I'm concerned about Billy's actions recently. But also keeping an eye out for Cassia and maybe Victoria if she's around, who knows.
As you walk into this party, the after effects of your gaze into the abyss, killing it, shake it, yes.
Sorry, I forgot I wasn't muted.
Your aftermath of Gaze in the Abyss, you're still kind of coming off of these very wild images, and you start to, as you get closer to the party, you look around because you smell like exhaust, or you smell like gas, and you look around to see if somebody is like being stupid and throwing something into the bonfire. People are throwing like trash, but you just get this overwhelming smell of like a car that's just been turned off and like the heat of the exhaust.
All right, I'm concerned. I find Destiny and Axel if they're around.
Oh yeah, they're trashed by this point. Destiny has like 2 drinks in her hand and she's like, this is really fun, I'm glad I came.
Destiny, Axel, something is wrong here. Stick by me.
Nothing is wrong. Everything's fine. We're having fun. And Axel has somehow found like a joint that is like very clearly laced with something because his his pupils are like huge, and he's just like,
all right, stick with me. Have you seen Cassia?
No, but she's seen herself, I bet. And they like high five Destiny, and Destiny's like, man, I'm so glad we came.
Axel?
What? Do you want some?
No, I need you to do something very important for me. Can you do this?
Absolutely. Yes, boss. And they get like nose to nose with you, and they're like, anything I can do for you, I will.
I need you to go. I believe Cassia is maybe in the parking lot. Go find her, bring her back here to the bonfire immediately. I believe she's in danger.
Whoa. Are you being serious?
Yes.
And Destiny gets like right in the middle and is like, what's going on?
Destiny, stick by me.
Yes, that's all I've ever wanted. And she like loops her arm around you, and Axel is kind of like, okay, like they sense you're serious, and they hand you the laced joint. Hold on to this for me.
All right.
And they walk what they think is toward the parking area. It's a little bit looks like it's on the way to the booze station, but then they grab a booze and then they make their way to the parking lot. And they like cheers you on the way. And they swing around and leave.
I stomp out the joint on the ground.
Oh God, what if I kind of wanted to try that.
Destiny, just stick by me. You're going to be very important tonight. I can feel it.
Oh my God, are we gonna make out? That would be so totally fun if we made out. Wouldn't it? Right? That's like what you do at parties, right? I'm sorry, is that no, we should try it.
Destiny?
Yeah.
I grab Destiny back of the head, pull her in and make out with her.
Are you trying to turn her on? Or you just want to do the action?
I'm mostly trying to get the attention of the party, but I'll try to turn her on.
Okay. I feel like if you try to turn her on, she too will get the attention of the party. She seems very dull that way, or dim, I guess.
Okay, I'll try to turn her on. Uh-oh. 5.
So you get an experience point. And you go to like pull her on the back of the head, like to pull her in. And what feels like it should be like a very hot thing at a party with this like well, she's drunk. You're not technically drunk. Right? You're not.
No, I'm not.
You haven't imbibed at all.
No,
So she's like, it's like as soon as she feels your hand on the back of her head, she doesn't even let you pull her in. She just immediately like pulls herself in and just like bashes you in the front of the face and like hits her mouth on like your nose, and like your nose hits up, and then like you just feel a fresh like swell of blood just like start dripping down your face, and you take 1 harm. As she has just like basically headbutted you from this attempted makeout. And then immediately it's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Oh my God. I'm Veronica. Oh my God, please forgive me. And then people are starting to look. So you're getting the old attention that you want, but it's for like this embarrassing moment. And she's just like grabbing at like her sleeve and like trying to stop the blood and like pushing it on your face even more, like smearing it everywhere.
Is Victoria around?
Nobody's really seen Victoria. She texted. Did she text? No, who did she text? You texted her. Who texted her? Axel texted her.
Axel
I'm drunk
texted
too,
her.
I guess. Axel and then Devin. Devin sent the
did too, yeah.
picture of the drugs to her. Yeah. So yeah, aside from that, that's really, you know, we thought that Victoria was coming to the mine, but she must have gotten sidetracked.
All right. I'm just holding my bloody nose at Destiny. Just waiting for Axel to report back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she still continues to dab, and she's like, that was going to be my first kiss. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Have we shown up? So if Veronica's there, that means we showed up, right?
Yeah. So you're all there. And you have just now witnessed all of this happen. And people are distracted, just for what it's worth. For anybody who needs to know that, people are all eyes on Victoria or Veronica and Destiny.
When I showed up, because I had brought Willow there, did I feel like a string lost, or no, not yet?
Because you brought Willow to
The party, the bonfire.
uh
Because that was its first demand of me, right? Am I crazy?
to bring Willow specifically.
Just to bring them, but because Willow's the only one I could physically get a hold of.
No.
Okay, cool.
No
I
string
didn't.
pull.
All right, cool. So so I still has all 5 strings on me. Once I'm there, because that's where it told me to come. Do I feel any other like what it wants me to do next?
So you kind of take a breath and you release to feel if you feel a pull. And you feel that suddenly you might need to go check your car for something. You think maybe you left a bottle of alcohol or a joint or a bag that you could sell tonight. And you
Okay.
get a text message. No, you get a text message. No, from the dark spirit saying, "Hey, do you want to hotbox my car, bro?" Yeah. So you just need to go check your car.
Well, I hate feeling like this. I don't want to feel like this anymore. I look to Willow and I say, hey, I gotta go check my car. I'll be right back.
I'll come with you.
Sure.
Start following. Say, do you know anything about the tower?
It's dangerous to go there. Why?
I got a weird text.
From
I
who?
don't get a whole lot of texts, so I'll show Billy the text.
Let me show Billy the
Ooh.
text.
Billy's seeing all the texts.
Right?
What the heck?
Yeah.
Okay, Willow sees Zach sees. Okay, you should see. Says
I
Willow
do.
text.
Is the tower past the parking lot? Like, could we get to the tower via the parking lot, or are they in complete opposite directions?
So basically, as far so the pit is a half mile in like one direction. You go through the parking lot, and the tower is like at the very back end of where the cars park, because that's like where the light fades.
Cool. So yeah,
so
I say, I think I know who that is. We should go to the tower after we stop at my car.
What do you mean you think you know who it is?
I think it's the person who knows where your body is. I just have this weird feeling, okay? You can float through walls. Can we just trust me on this one?
Yeah, I guess.
Um,
Keep following.
do I see Devin?
Your eyes scan the party, and you see Devin kind of looking around. You guys make eye contact, and as soon as you make eye contact, you hear, "Yes, yes."
I look at Devin, and I wink at Devin from across the party and pull a string on them to tempt them to follow me and Willow.
Okay.
I would say that works. Yeah, 'cause
Did you say I don't think that works?
no, I would say I think that works just because I want to
Yeah.
go along, and especially with the added strong.
The string pull.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then I just
so-
make my way to the parking lot after winking at Devin.
Yeah,
Cool.
I like walk up and like, man, I think I got pranked.
Got pranked.
Oh no, they're at the tower. We're gonna go meet them right now.
How do you know?
I'm the one that gave him your number.
Who's them? What are you talking about?
Will you guys both just trust me on this one?
And you guys make your way.
Try to make eye contact with Devin.
Okay.
Just to see if we're gonna trust Billy, if they trust Billy right now.
I think I pretty implicitly always lean towards trusting Billy at this point in time.
Great. If you're trusting Billy, I'm
so
trusting
I'm
Billy.
like,
Honestly,
I mean,
Billy's pulling all the strings, pun intended. He's gonna pull a string on Willow and tempt her to follow him.
Say that again.
Okay.
I said Billy's pulling all the strings, pun intended,
Yeah.
and then I said I pull a string on Willow that I have to tempt her to follow me as well.
Cool. Do you do anything specific, or you just?
I just look at her and genuinely say, "Just trust me, please."
as we walk, I do text the number, like right after that, like, where are you? Like, are you at the tower? ?
What the text that you get back just says, "I'm wherever you want me to be."
If I check my phone, do I have any new texts? Have they responded to who is this?
You get a picture that looks like the back of like a long head of hair, like someone's in a crowd and they were like trying to take a picture of something past it, but it's like the top of someone's head.
Do I recognize? Is it me? Is it Billy? Who is it?
All you can really see is there's like the light of a bonfire like illuminating the background. So it looks like someone's either like away from the bonfire taking a picture and someone just happens to be standing in front of them, but that's the picture you receive. Nothing really like eerie or daunting. Just the top of someone's head.
I'm gonna text back and say, oh shit. I'm gonna text back and say, I'll be at the tower. If there's something you need, be clear. That's it.
Set a boundary.
Set a boundary.
We need to go to therapy together.
P.S. Boo.
Sorry, give me a second.
Take your time.
Bum, 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 bum. Okay. So you make your way through this parking lot to the tower.
To the tower via my car.
As you are walking to the tower via your car, you hear a loud bang and like a shattering of glass, and you just hear Axel say, "Holy fucking shit. God damn it." And you look over and you see Axel has like run into a car and like broken the glass that they were holding. And they have like a cut on their hand and they're like, fuck. And they look over and see you and they're like, "Does anybody have like a rag or something? Or like Billy, take off your shirt and give it to me. Let me wrap my hand around this. Wrap it around my hand. I'm bleeding."
I'm not gonna take off my shirt. No, just there's.
No, they're hurt, and I like take my shirt off.
Not stop wars. Not stop wars.
You see Axel like kind of look and like be like, "All right," and like put their hand out for it and
yeah, I guess I try and do a healing.
a healing. Okay.
An erotic healing. Yeah, I like
And
slowly
perhaps
take my
Veronica. Yeah. So immediately, yeah, with ease, you get the shirt wrapped around, press in to stop the bleeding. But as you press in, kind of the muscles on your arms like flex a little bit, and you see Axel's eyes like flick down, and then they look over at Willow and Billy, and they're like, "Where are you guys going?"
What are you doing here?
Oh, Veronica thought something is wrong with Cassia or something, so she made me like wander the parking lot here.
Where's Cassia?
I don't know, probably drunk, making out with someone like she always does. I heard AJ was here, and so maybe they were going for like round 2 or something. I don't know.
I saw AJ, but yeah, I haven't seen Cassia since we split up at the.
Axel, you should come to the tower with us.
The tower?
Yeah, we're all going to the tower.
Oh God, isn't that where?
No, Axel, you should go to the hospital.
I'm fine. I have a Stop Wars shirt wrapped around my hand and very attractive company. I'm fine.
Yeah, Devin.
They
You're
like
fine.
kind of look at Devin and like do a little eyebrow raise.
I mean, you can come with you, or I could stay here. I guess like.
Yeah, you guys could go. We'll stay here.
No. Devin's coming to the tower, and Axel should too. And as a matter of fact, Cassia!
So as you say, Billy, as you say, Axel should go, and so should Devin. You hear the voice in your head, just like, I don't want to say coagulating because that doesn't sound like a proper word, but like just like oozing in your ears, almost like you have an inner ear imbalance of liquid just sloshing, and it's very like painful. And you immediately know that like you just need to bring one person.
Does Willow even count as a person?
You just need to bring one person.
It's a weird thing to say out loud.
I didn't say that out
Axel's
loud.
like, what? Oh my God. She's standing right. Oh no, she's floating. Okay.
Oh, that's fine.
Well, then in that case, he would say, okay, listen, Willow, if someone should stay here with Axel, maybe it can be you. I really wanted to see Devin in the tower.
Okay. All right.
I was the person texting you, Devin.
What you have like a
It's an app. It's an app. It's just an app.
You suggested that maybe we were texted by the same person. Did you text me?
Willow, to be honest, I kind of was expecting to get a little bit further ahead before at the car. I was going to ask if maybe you could wait there for us.
No.
It's just Devin and I haven't had a lot of time together.
Billy, I
And-
have literally nothing to lose.
Okay, so you just want to follow me just because?
Because you two are the only people who have said they would help me. And
Exactly.
now you wanna
Well,
leave?
I'm not leaving. No, I just wanted a moment alone with Devin. You can even wait at the bottom of the tower.
Okay, I'll wait at the bottom of the tower, but remember I can fucking go through walls and fly, so I'm gonna be there in 2 seconds if I need to be.
I mean, I think like we kind of have lost track of like what we were trying to do here.
It's a part of that. It's a part of that.
How, Billy? How?
I
Is
think
this
that
hey, is this that thing?
no.
What thing?
I think that Devin can help me remember. Okay? But I need to not feel the judgment of you specifically. And I think you can understand that, Willow.
Fine, I'll be at the bottom of the tower, but I'm not staying at your car.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Devin?
Yeah, Axel. Yeah, just hold that. You can keep the shirt, I guess.
All right. Axel has no idea.
Did I ever hear? So I
They-
didn't hear a response to Cassia, right? He's just
Mm-mm.
okay. I didn't think so.
No. You just see Axel like look you all up and down one more time and be like, "All right, have fun, kids."
Tell Veronica
Right.
that Cassia went home.
Veronica, Cassia went home.
I don't know if she can hear you. She's
As
probably
they
gonna
just
tell.
like
Yeah.
walk away, they just leave.
Yeah.
No.
And in the time that you've been standing or sitting, and we'll come back to you on this, but I'm just gonna let you know, you have been bleeding out, and no one has found you. So go ahead and add that 4th harm.
Ooh.
And you can erase all harm if you choose to become your darkest self, or lose all strings you have on everybody. And I'll let you decide
Whoa.
Ay,
which
ay,
one
ay.
you want to do in a
Okay.
minute, while we just check in on Veronica real quick. Veronica, what are you up to?
Yeah, I'm bleeding out of the nose from my headbutt, but
Cool.
I think I do see Willow and Billy leave together. because
Okay.
they were there. And I'm not gonna follow them, at least now, but I think I have Willow's number.
Yeah, I was just about to ask if I had Veronica's number.
I mean, I think if
So I
Veronica
guess
knows,
probably-
yeah.
Yeah, so I would, when Billy started to be weird, so this might give you a couple minutes, Matt, but I would text Veronica and just say tower.
Nice. All right, I'll text back and say, on my way. Is Billy all right? He's acting strange. I'm scared that he's going to lash out.
Say,
Lash out
I don't
physically.
know.
All right, Destiny,
Yeah, I'm so what?
come with me. Actually, Destiny, I am so sorry.
I text leave Destiny. No, I'm
Destiny,
Fuck her.
Destiny, I need you. I'm worried. You remember that person who died last year, Destiny?
Oh yeah, that was weird.
Yes, very weird.
Yeah, scary. Ooh.
Between you and me, I think Victoria did it.
No.
Yeah.
How?
Victoria's not here,
What?
and I think these people at this party need to know that Victoria is dangerous. So
Oh.
I'm going to follow. I think Billy is on it too. I'm going to go follow them to the tower. You need to warn these people that Victoria is dangerous.
Absolutely, I will tell everyone. She's a bitch. Yes, let's go. And she immediately takes out her phone, doesn't move to the people around her, just takes out her phone and starts texting.
All right, I head towards the tower.
Cool. So y'all four are heading to the tower. Willow, you're gonna stay down below while Devin and Billy go up in it.
Yeah,
Thank
the goal
you.
would be that I texted Veronica late enough that Devin and Billy have already started to go up the tower by the time
Cool.
Veronica gets there.
Cool. And then JMO, before we go to the climactic moment of our situation, have you decided?
Yes. So I am going to become my darkest self.
Ooh.
Okay. Will you read to us what that means?
Says everyone is your pawn.
Oh no.
Oh,
Like a cat does with a
no.
mouse.
Oh no! Wait, go back. Read
Maybe
from the
you'll
beginning.
even-
Read from the beginning.
You froze.
Ah!
Uh,
Everyone is your pawn, your plaything. You hurt them and make them vulnerable for sport, like a cat does with a mouse. Maybe you'll even drain them dry, though you'll certainly take your time first. You escape your darkest self when you're put in your rightful place by someone more powerful than you.
Yikes. Okay. So you have become your darkest self. You have erased all harm. Vampires can't be killed that easily. So as the last dregs of life drain from your body, you feel this undead presence just lift you up. All the blood or blood-like vicar that flows through your veins suddenly refills you again, a little darker, a little denser, and you stand up and you're ready to go. But where? Mind you have not heard or seen or you heard Billy calling for you, but you couldn't call back.
You left me on red.
You left me on red.
Like to I would like to gaze into the abyss for Miss Hansen's whereabouts.
Cool. Go ahead and roll with dark.
Oh, I'm not good at dark. If I'm my dark itself, does that change my dark, or am I thinking of something else?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No.
I was thinking of something else then. Hey. Double sixes.
Hey.
12.
Okay.
Okay, it's only a -1, so still 11.
But it's a 10 and up. So so you have 1 forward to your next roll. So you can add 1. And you, as you kind of come to rejoining the land of the living-ish, you sit on the car, take a deep breath, and are immediately flooded with the memory of that kiss, and that pulls you towards where everybody else is going. Surprise, surprise, the tower. And you know. Darn it.
Oh no.
You did freeze a little.
Ah!
Oh no.
JMO, come back!
Yet.
Oh, there
You're
she
back.
is.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Say it one more time.
I just said I take off at a run towards the tower, and I'm very thirsty.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yes.
Good luck,
there's-
people at the bottom of the tower.
Right. Okay, so we are going to just flash forward. All of that has happened. Willow is at the bottom of the tower. Billy and Devin, are you climbing this haphazard contraption?
Yes.
It is not structurally sound,
Good.
just so you know. And it's about like 16, 17 feet high. And so
Just like the trees behind your house, Devin. Let's go.
Yeah. Wish I had a shirt. This
Axel in your head just goes, oh no.
So yeah, we climb up.
Yeah, you climb up. Victoria, you have made your way.
Veronica.
Veronica, god damn it. I'm so sorry. My entire
It's
rest of
really
my
fair.
My life is gonna be just making this up to Matt.
This is my fault, and I take responsibility. Yes, I'm heading towards the tower. I'm gonna text Axel and say, "Give me updates. You smash your hand."
Give me updates. What?
Did you smash your hand?
You just get a long text back that's just like drunk, high ramblings of like exactly what went down, and that they think they have a crush on Devin now, and it sucks because they're about to go away to school and they don't really want to get involved with anyone right now, but they're thinking of asking it. Blah blah blah, like just ramblings and ramblings.
Meet me at the tower, Axel.
Oh, god damn it! You hear from a distance. Axel does not meet you at the tower. Axel has already found a drink and put their phone away, but you don't know that.
Yep.
Okay, so Devin and Billy are climbing this tower. It takes you, I think, maybe between Devin's nerves and Billy's, just distractedness.
Yeah, he's not all there right now.
Probably a good 10 minutes
Okay.
to hike up this this tower, and when you get up to the top, you are exhausted, and it takes you a little bit to find a place that feels safe enough to like bear weight.
Okay. But we found that place now?
Yeah.
All right, you got me alone, so
Hey Devin, I can't thank you enough for coming up here. And you especially Devin would notice that that Billy is shivering and seems pale and kind of has like a flop sweat going on. Do I hear or feel the darker power say anything to me?
Strangely, no. And that's because when you turn around, you see Hansen sitting at the top of the tower, resting her hand on the side. And she just looks at Billy and says, "After all this, you didn't even bring me a drink."
It's been you this whole time?
Hi, Devin.
I knew I was getting pranked. Fuck you, Billy. And I start moving towards the ladder.
Oh, don't be mad at Billy. Devin, stay. Have a drink with us. And she pulls out a glass, seemingly from nowhere, and hands it to you. To Devin.
Devin, take the drink from Miss Hansen.
Yeah, Devin, take the drink from Miss Hansen. Take it. And she shoves it closer to you.
Yeah.
I stand between Devin and the ladder.
I take the drink.
Now, out of all the people you could have picked, I didn't imagine it would be your ex-best friend, Billy.
He's my best friend. They're my best friend. Fuck you. Just do it.
And then from behind Hansen comes the figure similarly to your vision in the mine shaft, Billy. But out of the darkness from behind her appears a very robust and alive looking Willow. And she kind of looks at you, Hansen, looks at Billy. I guess I have to say because I'm looking at you in the Zoom. Hansen looks at Billy and says, "Now what fun is it in life if you don't have choices?"
All right, what's the choice?
You can sell your soul to me. And this one lives.
Who she talk to this one?
To Willow.
Okay.
Or you can both die.
Well, why is Devin here?
No, you can both die. She points to you and Devin.
Oh.
You can make up for the life you took by giving me what I want. Or
So either both me and Devin die, but our souls are intact, or you take my soul.
and Willow gets her body back.
Either way?
Make a choice.
Where's Miss Hansen standing?
She's on the edge of so the middle of the structure is like kind of collapsing in. The wood planks are a little bit split. You can feel like if you move towards it, a lean starts to happen. So you kind of see that if you stay toward the outside on like where you came up the little like dysfunctional ladder, that's the most structurally sound part. But if you like wander out to the left or to the right in this like square, that's when things start to get dodgy. Hansen is standing to like the very left corner.
What's behind Hansen?
What's behind Hansen?
Mm-hmm.
Like a split wooden beam.
I look at Devin and I say, the feeling was always mutual. And then I walk towards Miss Hansen and I say, option A.
So Willow lives.
And I'll give you my soul.
Interesting. And she digs her claws, or her hands that then turn into claws, into you. And she puts her lips on your lips. And she does a little deathly little smooch.
Ugh.
And you feel the soul leaving you, leaving you, leaving
Can
you.
I try and like push Miss Hansen off the tower?
Yeah. So this is when I wish that there were like moves.
Yeah.
So I could be like,
Yeah.
roll for whatever.
Well, lash out
Uh,
physically,
lash
yeah.
out
Do lash out
Mhm.
physically, yeah.
All right.
Also, if it took them 10 minutes, I would assume I would have gotten to the tower if I was running there,
Mm-hmm.
and I would just start climbing. So I'm probably not up there yet, but I ignore Willow and Veronica, and I just start climbing the tower.
All right. Rolling. It's 2 dice. Is that
Yeah, 2d6s.
2 d6s?
And you roll with volatile. So add whatever your volatile score is.
Pretty good.
9 plus 1 is 10.
Nice.
10. So you try to push Miss Hansen off the tower.
Yeah.
All right. So you see her dig her fingers into like the clavicle chest bone area. You see Billy's head roll back just enough to meet her lips as she performs a demonic dark kiss, and it's just too much to see Billy kissing another person, and you run and you push Miss Hansen, but because she's dug her claws so deep into Billy at this point, both Billy and what you believe to be Miss Hansen
Mm,
fall off the side, and you watch them fall, but not from above. You're watching Billy fall because you're with Billy, also falling. And as you fall the 16 feet with a crunching thud, Veronica and Willow see Billy and Devin fall to their deaths from this tower. And you automatically take the full 4 harm. You're already your darkest self, Billy.
Yeah.
So I don't think you can come back from it.
No, I'm dead. I'm dead.
And Devin, if you want to try to skirt death by becoming your darkest self or losing all your strings.
let me look real quick at what.
This is somewhat shocking.
As they're looking that up, as we're falling, Billy just looks at Devin with like pure, just like sorrow and guilt in his face. And the last words that Billy says is, "This was not supposed to happen."
I become my darkest self.
Tell us what that means.
Nobody understands me. Nobody even tries. You do so much for the people that you love, and they walk all over you. Show them what it's like to be uncared for. Reveal their monstrosity and yours. Only seeing the pain that you're causing your lover will let you escape your darkest self. Billy is also my lover in this context.
Mm-hmm.
Look here forever.
Mhm.
Yeah, you've got plenty of material. So Veronica, I was determined not to do it that time, and I had to say it back and forth. Veronica and Willow, you see this, you hear this. You, Cassia, who is halfway up this ladder, sees the fall happen, can't do anything to stop it, are totally powerless. And as you look up to see what happened, you just see, ever so briefly, the face of Miss Hansen disappear into the night. And as you crawl down this ladder and you see the body of Billy and the body of Devin suddenly with a gasp comes back to life.
I go over to Devin.
I would as well.
Try to heal some wounds, and going to try to keep my cool.
I'm gonna try to help Veronica heal if I can.
Well, you don't have any heal to do because they skirted death, so they have no harm filled in, but they are their darkest self.
Devin sees Billy dead.
I like to think that Devin landed on Billy and Billy broke Devin's fall.
Yeah.
I actually call I call out to Cassia. Cassia, because I saw Cassia run up and then seconds later both Billy and Devin fell off.
Yep.
I yell, Cassia, what's going on?
When you said that they saw Miss Hansen, was it in the tower or somewhere else?
You saw Miss Hansen?
I thought you said Veronica saw Miss Hansen.
Oh no, as you were climbing up, and then you saw the fall, and then you look back up to see if anybody else was up there, and for ever so briefly you saw the smiling face of Miss Hansen, and then just like it's as if you blinked and she was gone.
I'll just let out like ah! And I'll start climbing back down. And as I climb back down, I want to gaze into the abyss again. I don't answer Veronica. Where's my character?
What are you looking for?
Same thing. Where the heck's Miss Hansen? Ooh, that was less good, but I can use so I have a forward, and then I just have another forward to specifically from the last time I gazed into the abyss, because I think that I give forward to addressing the visions. So I'm gonna use that forward for this one to get 7.
Okay. So you just have a overwhelming feeling of warmth and soothing, kind of rich red and gray, like pulsing light. And that's really all you get. As if you're underneath like burning embers.
Cassia, what happened? Did you do this?
No, I didn't fucking do this. I barely got to the top of the tower before they fell.
Why'd you leave the party early? Where have you been?
I met Miss Hansen in the parking lot. I didn't know it was her.
You
Till I
met
got
Miss
there.
Hansen?
Yes.
Devin starts like muttering. He kissed her. She was gonna take him away. No, it wasn't worth it. Fuck, I'm so sorry. And I get up and I run away.
As you all
I'm gonna yell, Devin, wait! And I'm gonna pull a string on Devin. I have one string to tempt them to do what I want. Get them to
All right.
stay.
If I have a string on Willow, can I usurp? Can I like cancel out?
I think, yeah, you could either,
Hmm?
in addition, tempt them to do what you want, or give them the condition of like, give them a condition of something. We could like,
I'm my worst self.
yeah.
And it's like, sorry I couldn't help you, and I don't know how a dead girl can help me, and try and kind of like trigger their trauma response around being dead.
Super duper.
Oh,
I mean, anytime anyone brings up my death, I turn into my darkest self.
A whole bunch of darkest selves.
yeah. I
Okay.
love
Queen
this.
bee.
I'm dead.
So when I become my
okay.
darkest self, I become invisible.
Mm.
I can still affect inanimate objects, but that's my only avenue of communication. I escape it when someone acknowledges my presence and they demonstrate how much they want me around.
So she like yells at Devin. Devin does that like stab to the heart, and then Willow's just like eyebrows raised, invisible.
Yeah.
It's so sad.
What the fuck?
What were you saying, Veronica?
Dead girl, what the fuck is going on?
You say dead girl, what the fuck is going on? She vanishes. And it's just you and Cassia sitting here with this dead body.
What the?
And before you can even process what's happening, you just hear, "Oh my god, there you are," as AJ walks up and sees Cassia and is like, "Hey, I have been looking
Oh
for
my
you."
God.
What? And then as she slowly like looks to Veronica, sees Devin like having run away, and then looks down and sees Billy with his eyes open and crushed and nastiness. I can't even describe it. Her arms were chopped off. Her legs.
Yeah.
That scenario. And she just looks at Cassia and looks at Bill and is like, "Oh, what the fuck is going on?"
Like a lot of shit's happening, and I don't have time for you right now, so I need to go.
Wow. Okay.
Ugh.
I didn't. Okay. I mean, I heard, I guess.
Yeah, you don't even go to the school, so why are you at this party?
I came to see you. I thought we had a nice night, and you were talking about how boring it might be, and like you went last year, so did I miss something? Like I thought we had a nice time.
Someone died here.
Oh my god, Veronica! Jesus.
I'm gonna lift up invisibly, like not even thinking about it, lift up my wine bottle and just like take a swig out of it, and like maybe that will, not even thinking that might alert people to my presence, but just as a reaction.
I'm gonna go.
Wow. A weird scene to walk up on.
Yeah,
Maybe you should go, AJ. Please, someone go get Devin. Devin's the only one that knows what's happening.
Is it something about claws or something? I don't know. I have a different place that I need to go. I need to find this fucking Miss Hansen. And I start going towards... Is that the bonfire that was being told in my vision? Because I still get my answer as to like where to go. But me as J-Mo don't doesn't understand what.
Oh, okay, yeah. So alarming visions, but you still get your answer nonetheless. You get a sense that a fire is related, but it's not necessarily the bonfire. It's what may have been once the dark, heated dwelling of an abandoned mine at
Cool.
a time when it may not have been abandoned.
Then I just say over my shoulder to Veronica, I'm going to the mine. I don't care if you follow or not, but that's where I need to go. If you want to find Devin, fine.
You going there to find Miss Hansen? Does Miss
Yes.
I'm
She
going.
fucking stabbed me. I just keep walking.
Oh, okay. I'm going to try to keep my cool.
Yeah, Veronica has had a lot happen to her.
I'm also following, invisible as I may be.
My cool is an 8.
On an 8. MC will tell you how your actions would leave you vulnerable, and you can choose to back down or go through with it. So you are going despite your fear. You're following.
I believe that Cassia obviously knows something, and
Yeah.
I'm going to follow Cassia, or try to gain insight into what Cassia knows at least.
Okay. So how your actions would leave you vulnerable is that, you know, that thing of when people just like say that they don't have a problem with something, but that really means that they have a problem with it, and it becomes blatantly obvious like as time goes on. Like, you just keep bringing this up a lot. That is something that, as you're trying to keep your cool, you consistently can play with, if that makes sense.
Yeah, gotcha.
Cool. So y'all are following Cassia as she peels back through this party, and is that nobody else's?
Yeah,
We're just all peeling.
I would have wanted to go towards Devin, but
Yeah.
Devin obviously knows something. Knew that Willow was a dead girl, and then Willow disappeared. Cassia has got stabbed and is acting strange, so I'm just following Cassia. I guess I don't know that Willow's by me.
Cool. So y'all make your way, and just for the sake of brevity, I will say that you book it uninterrupted to the mine shaft that you were at earlier, and you make your way into past the tape back to the area kind of where Billy was showing his reverence, and you are met with the familiar sight of Miss Hansen, and next to her is her newest friend and her newest compatriot. Hello. I had a feeling you'd come for your little friend. Billy, did you have a feeling that they'd come for you? Did you ever think you were this loved?
They always fall for it. That's the charm.
Wow.
You're muted.
He
Who's
came for
muted?
you. I don't give a fuck about him.
Oh, you came for me. Oh, wow. Well, the thing is, I'm only allowed once per year to do this, so I've got my one. I couldn't have two.
Sorry, looks like I'm the lucky one. You're gonna have to spend another year unwanted, Cassia. How hard for you.
But this should be our little secret.
Can I
Billy.
try to lash out physically even if I'm invisible?
Yeah, I think
With
there's
advantage.
no roll. With advantage. Roll at one.
Yeah, like
yeah,
I
who
want
are
to
you
try
lashing
to.
out physically at?
I want to try to take my wine bottle, which is now empty, and swing it at Miss Hansen.
Okay.
Because I don't know what she's up to, but it's not good because Billy's dead.
No, I'm right here.
Well, are you?
Yeah.
Let's see. Lash out physically.
I'm talking. Angie's not talking. It's obviously me.
A 9?
A 9.
So I harm them, but I
Yeah.
choose one.
Yeah.
I am already my darkest self.
Yeah.
So should I choose one of the other two, or do you think that works out in a different way? I don't know.
You learn something about your true nature and gain a string on you. The MC decides how bad the harm turns out.
My instinct is to just like let you decide
Yeah.
how bad the harm turns out.
Yeah, I can choose. You said it was a 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
And
you
ideally, if the
go-
wine bottle is an inanimate object, it will also let people know that I am there, maybe making me visible again.
Yeah, so the fact that everyone who's here sees that you throw this wine bottle. And is it full? Is there any fullness to it?
Honestly, I think I've drank all of it. I think it's empty.
Okay.
But it's still glass.
So you whack her with this wine bottle. It shatters across her face. Even Billy, like, a little bit, like, stands back to kind of let the shards go past him. And then she turns around, and where you would expect to see just like gash and blood, is just smoke and kind of like black oozing oil. But she seems unharmed. And she looks at you.
Does anyone notice my existence and
your
say that they
reappearance?
want me here? I haven't reappeared yet unless
Oh, you
someone
haven't?
notices that I'm here. Let's see. Hold on.
I
I
would
was gonna
text
say
Willow.
Veronica.
You would text her.
As I'm running there, I would text Willow, not knowing about this bottle thing, but I would text Willow and say, "Where are you? I need you."
Yeah, so it says I escape my darkest self when someone acknowledges my presence and demonstrates how much they want me around. So maybe if she also said, Willow, is that you? Or like something like that.
I mean, we can, if Matt, you're okay with it, we can say that you texting her was something that
It's
happened.
enough.
And then when she breaks the bottle, you can put 2 and 2 together because you saw her disappear.
Yeah. Okay.
So you can put 2 and 2 together and be like, oh, she followed us. And you can say, Willow, is that you?
Willow, is that you?
I reappear.
This is crazy. What is?
Yeah, tell me about it.
Well, now I was going to be nice to you and give you a gift, Hansen says, and she kind of snaps her fingers and your body walks to the other side of her. So she has Billy and Willow on either side. But maybe just this once, I don't know. Maybe I can have 2. And she pulls her hand across from where you hit her with the bottle. The bottle completely reappears, all the shards of glass just like around, and she hits the body of you, not you and your ghost form, but your body, slashing your face. And you feel a pull in the center of your chest, Willow, as your body and your soul become one again, and they both leave the mortal plane as the last remnants of your corpse drop dead, blood actual blood. Blood is how you say that word.
Blood.
Blood pours from your mouth and from the gashes on your cheeks as your eyes stay open. And Hanson looks at you, Billy, and she says, "Well, I think that's about enough fun for 1 year."
For now.
Can I use my like dying breath to look at Veronica and say, "Kill her," and use my string on Veronica?
Oh, damn.
You can,
If
yeah.
I can't, it's okay.
I mean, she got you pretty hard on the mouth, and as that was all
It's okay.
happening, actually, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say for the first time in
That's
my
okay.
no and because your body, like, you got what you wanted. You found
Yeah.
your body, and you were reunited with your body, and the death that you were supposed to have has happened, and a
Okay.
gift has been bestowed on you. But Veronica and Cassia, you all see this happen. And then you and Billy and Hanson look at both of you.
I would like to hypnotize Miss Hanson.
Hypnotize? What does that mean?
Yeah, so it's one of my vampire moves, and I couldn't do it before. But you can hypnotize people who have no strings on you, and she used her string on me fairly recently.
She did.
Roll with hot on a 10 and up. They do exactly what you wish and have no idea that anything is wrong. And on a 7 to 9, they're still hypnotized, but then I choose negative, which is either they realize exactly what you've done to them, they fuck up my commands, or their sanity is unhinged.
And this is under vampire.
Yeah.
I will say, for one last attempt at subduing this otherworldly entity, go ahead and try.
That is 9.
Okay, so then what are you commanding of her?
I would command her to, and it seems like it's not just one command. I think I could say multiple. And they're just like hypnotized. I don't know how long they're hypnotized, but
Well, if it's what did you get? An 8 or a 9?
a 9.
A 9, then I would say if it was a 10 and up, maybe the longevity could go, but on a 7 and 9, this one command works.
Okay.
But then they get the 3.
Right.
Yeah.
So then the command I will say is tell us exactly how to kill you. And my choice is they'll realize what I did after the fact.
They'll realize exactly
what you've done to them. So they'll tell me, but then they'll realize that I just hypnotized them to do so.
Okay. So, as she's looking at both of you, she looks at you, Cassia, and goes to give you one last wink, one last flirtation. And she stops in her tracks, and her eyes are trapped on yours. And she says, "Sweet Cassia, the only way to get rid of me is to give Billy everything. There must always be one." And she looks at you, Billy, and she kind of puts her chest out, inviting you or whoever to end the same way that she began, Billy.
I'm a bit confused. I'm sorry.
Oh, so the sucking of like how she like
Yes.
clawed your chest to like gain access to your spirit and your soul.
Yes.
That's what she's inviting you to do.
And I could become her.
Then yeah, you become one, and thus ending.
Yeah. I mean, I look at Cass.
She will use the string on you to tempt you to do that.
I look at Cassia when she does that, and I just smirk, and I do it.
And you see instantly the visage of Hanson disappears. Billy is now the singular dark spirit.
And then I turn around, and I say, "See you next year." And I fade away.
Fuck.
Cassia, I'm sorry. And I leave.
And before you do that, as you turn around to leave, Veronica, you hear the pats of feet behind you running up behind this abandoned mine. And you turn around and you see Axel with their hand clutching their shirt. And they look at you, Veronica, and they say, "I can't find Cassia." Oh, there she is. And that's where we'll end this story. I had to have a button. I was like, is there going to be a line?
Oh god.
Wow.
Wow, that's crazy.
Wow.
Okay, well that was MonsterHearts. We played our way
Wow.
through a MonsterHearts session. I cannot wait to do this more and
I can't
clean
wait.
it up and like get some fun more stories going with that.
Thank you,
but-
Angie. This was awesome.
Yeah.
This was so great.
This
Thank you
was
so
so
much.
good.
Yeah. Thank you to y'all. The as Zach says, the best players a master of ceremonies can ask for. Thanks for going on this very chaotic and beautiful journey of like learning a new game system live on stream. Because at the end of the day, this is a game. Yeah, we are telling a story, but we're also working our way through rules and working our way through challenges and choices, and it's fun and chaotic and liberating. And without stories, what would humanity be, right?
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, join us. We're back again live on the 26th of June for our next session of the Taroth campaign. And we will probably be doing more stuff like this in the future where we're learning a game system live on stream. I know I have a bookcase full of game systems building up to try out. So yeah.
Yes.
Anything? Am I missing anything, Zach?
No.
Emily?
Thank
Yeah?
you again, Angie. This was awesome.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good job,
So much
Angie.
fun.
It was so much
Yay,
fun. Yeah.
Well, with that, everybody say bye.
Bye.